Finance is an economic field which basically needs with the management of money. When I say management of money, money can be managed in various ways. It can be an allocation of that money to invest in somewhere, a certain sector, or the way of maximizing the profit. It can be the collection of fund. And when we say what is in finance, we mean what finance deals with. Finance deals with a lot of stuff. For instance, collection of funds, we have the how to manage money, we have the decision on how to invest the money we are having, also the profit maximization system, and many other stuff. So in general, finance deals with money, how to manage money and other stuff dealing with money.
Actuarial science, I can say, is so inseparable relating to finance, in the sense that actuarial studies is a field of study that involves the mathematical and the analytical skills that can enable one to mitigate or reduce risk. So, when we talk about finance now, finance helps us to match the assets and liabilities. So an actuary will need the necessary skills from finance so as to enable him or her match the assets and liabilities so as to evaluate the solvency of a corporation, or is it a company. But also an actuary can be in a position, that is to say an investment actuary, can be in a position to advise the corporation or a company, or is it an insurance corporation, on where they can best invest their funds in a way that it will maximize the returns considering the future uncertainties involved with a particular investment. So there's just a lot that finance can really equip an actuary to well participate in the particular field of study.
Business finance is all about how the business do manage its money and how does it make decisions with the money it's obtaining or it's earning. And furthermore, in business finance, we are dealing with how the business collects its money. Which sources does it use to get the money so as to use it in various stuffs, either investing or investing in various sectors so as it can get profit later, or in other stuffs in the business, how to operate it, the day-to-day activities, and any activity going on in the business.
To begin with, if as an African leader, which is such a privilege I can be proud of, confident and to take, particularly being a Tanzanian, I would first, a leader is a person who leads others. He's there to mobilize the ideas and the strategies others make. So with such a question, we know that there's been a lot of plans that are already in place to finance development, but we want something we want to inject strategies that can bring a faster development in our countries, in our continent. So first I will appoint, because I know there are experts around, I will organize or mobilize the experts around to develop strategies after making an adequate research on areas that haven't yet been well exploited. And then thereafter, because you just can't implement strategies without following the legal procedures, I would then give room for the legal procedures to be followed, so then I could give the final say on the implementation of those strategies already in place.
Finance has got different roles, and many of them in the company. For instance, finance can help a company to make decisions on what to do with the money it's having, whether to invest or to do some other stuff, as well as enable them to perform day-to-day running of the business.
Okay, my perspective on this question on how finance can help a company is mainly to create a value for the shareholders. That is the primary role of finance. So in creating value for the shareholders, of course, the finance department or the ones concerned with with finance in a company have to well plan out and strategize the management of the capital that is invested by the shareholders, and to make sure that at the end of the day the company has made profit to as a reward for the shareholders, but also to meet different expenses in the company. So it is a core section in a company that has to be well dealt with and well mechanized.